Hello friends, I'm Dupali Vedi. I'm a clinical psychologist. I work with School Psychotherapy Center and I run this awareness program by the name of Sukoon Pledge to Seek Help. Today I'm going to talk about Rishi Kapoor. Yes, I can say that I have been a fan of Rishi Kapoor. I would not try to compare how big or not. Yes, I liked most of his movies that I watched, but I was never a person who would keep a tab of his personal life. But interestingly, his loss triggered some thoughts in me which I'm here to share. I was connecting with the fact that Rishi Kapoor's first movie was Mera Naam Joker, which was not a movie which earned at that time, but always has been a movie which left a lot of impact and has been discussed quite frequently. It completely did not earn that much or did well at that time because of the fact that maybe it was not a topic, not a thought which could be well taken at that stage of life by that generation of people. But the way I connect with that movie is about the factor about this concept of how we are just people who have no control. We are just jokers. We are just players on earth, and we have a role to play. We'll only be remembered for the smiles that we gave. And we'll be lost. I think this was I think this thought got connected in my head because of the factor of the coronavirus which is there, which is completely a scenario where we all are proved to be helpless in front of the nature, God, whatever we want to put it as. I think we like to put it nature because many people over here are believing that the rescue is with the God. So if I put it as God, they'll feel quite disturbed. So let it be nature. So we who by now had believed that we have immense power of knowledge, armed forces. We used to bloody say who can do anything to us. We have such big power, such big Navy, Army, Air Force, and other security forces. We would all take pride in our armed forces that we have. We take pride in the money that we have. And the knowledge that we have developed over the years. and how we were seemingly technology-wise improving and growing and doing extremely seemingly well over the years, and we almost thought we had a lot of power, and there comes Corona and we all are helpless. Not just us in terms of India as a country, we as a nation, we as a world, as Earth, the biggest superpowers are seemingly helpless. Indeed, we can see how the US is struggling more because they thought they had a lot more power and thus had a little bit of arrogance, if I can say it as, and had a little bit of overconfidence that nobody can really hit them in any way, and there comes nature. And they are almost on they are completely perplexed and going through the destruction in quite in helpless mode. So exactly connecting with the movie Mera Naam Joker, where it talks about the insignificance of we humans, and just as jokers who would be just remembered for the laughter that they gave. One aspect is obviously I was connecting with this movie because of this, but the other thing which made me do this video was the whole idea that 6th May was even Freud's birthday. And if you see Freud and the psychoanalysis has a strong foot into the idea that your early childhood, your early experiences of life define your life. And I was connecting with this factor that Rishi Kapoor, who had at a very young age done this movie Mera Naam Joker, which was not just him doing the movie, but understand that this movie was his father's. It was a concept which, it was a thought, it was a concept, it was an understanding of his own father. So it was actually his parenting. And how, while I was hearing few of his interviews, all these in the recent past only, he had talked about how there was a phase of his life when he almost said that he would walk 2 feet above the earth. He was so proud of himself. And he even thought that he could do anything. But I was relating with the idea that how at the end he could ultimately settle and indeed reiterate and give us back that idea that your smiles matter. His own last words before his death, his last few movies, his life at the end, if you see, can so much be connected with that feeling, with that understanding. That it's the laughter, it's the happiness that you give. And how gracefully he accepted him leaving this earth with a smile. That's amazing. And how deep-rooted might that understanding be for him, which was given to him at a very early age of his life. Yes, I would like to add that just before this I've made boys' locker room video, and now this. I'm actually even connecting with the idea that, how early childhood, how early bringing up, how at a very early stage we define what we want our kids to be. So be careful. Parenting is a responsibility. And I'm sorry for stretching this, but I have heard many people now in therapy talking about that they want kids so that the marital issues can be resolved. They want kids because सासू माँ को और रिश्तेदारों को बच्चा चाहिए क्योंकि शादी हो गई है, or to present to the society that ours is a very happy marital life and ours is a perfect family, so we need kids. Kids is not a show-off thing. Parenting is a responsibility. So we should not choose to become parents till we are ready to invest into parenting, till we are ready to give our children time and energy. It is not, and I do know many families where females are now choosing not to have kids immediately after marriage or under some social pressure. Kids need to be born when you are ready to take care of them, not before that. Because what you can give them would matter, and not just by the mother, by the father too. I was over here talking of Rishi Kapoor and Raj Kapoor, the father. And if we are talking of male sexuality, we are anyway talking of the father. So both need to be ready to take that responsibility before deciding to give birth to a child. I would love to hear comments on it. Thank you.